This is Ray. Today is Saturday, July 9th, 2022. For me, another day of social distancing. Hope that you, your family, friends, and loved ones are doing well, staying safe. And if you're just like me, you've been up since 2 a.m. You took your first medications at 5 a.m. You were out of the house 5:45. You had breakfast at 6 a.m. You went grocery shopping. Got back, unpacked those groceries, and now you're recording a vlog. So probably having an identical Saturday as me. So I went out early this morning, did some grocery shopping, so that's a plus. I'm definitely not as much pain as I have been. I have lupus, if you haven't seen my previous video. I did up my steroids to 10 milligrams. So normally I take 5 milligrams of prednisone a day. I upped it to 10 because I've been dealing with that lingering pain for a few weeks. So went in and did that. So my hands aren't hurting. My joints aren't hurting. That might explain the lack of sleep, except that, I've pretty much been an insomniac my whole life. So it is what it is. Basically, what I want to talk about is this week I have been very serious about getting the rest of my boxes unpacked. I moved in almost exactly 6 months ago, and to be honest, I didn't have an accurate count of the boxes. I think I did when I moved the boxes from out west to out east, and then it was in storage for 2 years, and then when it got here, it was just an explosion of crap, and I've had to deal with it. So a lot of stuff I've donated. I've donated a lot of clothes, donated some other personal items, and the rest I'm either throwing away, shredding, donating. There's not really anything I've got that's worth selling, so it's going to be a lot of that. Maybe keep a few things, but not much. And I'm down to about the last 6 or 7 boxes. Once I clear this area out, I'm not going to show it to you, but once I clear this area out in the living room that the boxes are in, and it's 2 tables I have, I'm going to take those tables down, and hopefully in the near future get either a swivel reclining chair or a one of those recliners that can go into a stand-up position, because there are some days where my knees are so bad that standing up can be very difficult. And I even talked about it to my coworkers, who were kind of laughing about it. Not, the fact that I would want something like that or, need something like that, but we went down a rabbit hole. My boss was looking at chairs that were like $14,000 and stuff like that. And he's like, yeah, I think he said, his wife's grandma had a chair like this. I'm like, yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah, I know. I'm old. At least I come off as being old. And I feel old most days. But there's, not much I can do about that. So the plan for me today is going to be rainy all day for one thing. So won't be going out much. I do have to make one more stop later on, pick up some medications. But I'm going to record this vlog. I'm going to probably lay down for a little while, take a nap, and then have lunch and get up and unpack some more boxes. I think today and tomorrow, if I can focus and if I'm good enough to do it, I'm going to get the rest of those boxes unpacked and then, put it in a place where I can deal with a lot of the stuff a little bit later that I have to do. There's some paperwork that I'm still unsure as to what to do with it. And I'm kind of looking over at it, and it's looking at me. And besides that, I've got to iron some clothes, and I'm trying to prepare my second bedroom or the second room for either a guest room or renting it out. I'm leaning more towards just having that as a guest room for my health concerns. Being immunocompromised and being around somebody that potentially has COVID, it's just not safe. And I've had 5 doses of Pfizer. Hopefully that's enough. I don't know. It's maybe a thing I have to get a shot every season, like the flu shot, which I do. I've got pneumonia vaccine, so I'm not. It is what it is. Every time I go to the doctor, I have to get my blood drawn. So getting a little shot every now and then, that's okay. Let me see. So, unpacking, it's been frustrating. It's been a long time coming. And, I'm wondering, all these years of just accumulating stuff and not dealing with it, just keeping it hidden, it hit me. It's like, it really, the 2 years that I was back with my folks, it makes sense. But to have those 2 years without the stuff, I was thinking about it for the first 2 months, and then I didn't think about it at all, and now I got it back. And some things are very useful. Some things I have like multiple of, especially like notepads. I'll never have to buy paper ever again. I've got clipboards, which I'm going to donate some of those, and the notebooks I'm not sure yet. I'll probably donate some of those. There are some local schools that may be able to use those, but I definitely want to keep some handy because I like to take notes when I'm reading. Besides that, it's going to be another boring weekend for me. I'm not going out on a go hang out. I don't really know the town that I live in. When I moved to, I don't do any sightseeing. Gas is just too expensive to do something like that. Just casually drive around and say, oh man, look at that tree. That tree looks like the tree over by my place. But it's different. I just totally went off on the tangent. I think that's what the tangent is. It could be a cosine. I did terrible at math. Is tangent a mathematical thing? I don't know. I study music. But that's neither here nor there. If you made it this far, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. You don't want to post my next videos, all that jazz. This is nothing educational today. It's just talking about unpacking boxes. So that's what's going on with me. I definitely want to talk about my medication spending, but I hadn't put together the graphs and stuff like that to be able to present it in a way that would make sense. And really, it's kind of difficult to gauge how much my medication spending is. 2019 was when I started taking medications, and that's when I spent the most. And I don't think I even fully understood health insurance. I'm sure I didn't. And my prescription insurance, I didn't understand any of that. I was taking a lot more medications. I had infusions, stuff like that. So that's not normal. 2020, 2021, they were about close. I want to say 600, 500 1 year. And I'm on pace to be spending about 500 to 600 this year. So it could be that I'm spending about that much. So anyway, that's all I got. I'm done talking. You all enjoy your weekend, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. I did say like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Yeah, I did. All right, I'll see you.